It's a picture in the frame. Pause. I don't control. I paint word pictures on the canvas of life.
I'm everywhere in public.
Signal black, no shirt, light green pants in the middle of the street, code 3, incident 3728 or D777.
Correct.
Control from engine.
6868, we're code 6, 6636, no, 33.
Control. Yeah, the traffic unit sign.
Sorry. Fast.
Nichols.
Nothing happened anyways.
Engine 41, 6863 is in route. 6868, code 66636, Mountain. Roger.
Is it this dude? Probably. It's a field LPR.
2 minutes, yeah.
Turn around for me.
What?
Turn around.
What?
Turn around.
Why?
Turn around because I told you to. Turn around.
What are you doing, bro? I live here.
Alright, we got a call. We got a... Okay, man. I don't know who I'm looking for yet. Come on, step. Turn around, man. What is your problem, dude? Turn around, dude.
You don't have no reason to do this to me.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What is your problem? Get up against the wall.
Look what you're doing to me.
Jeez.
Hey, Michelle!
Jeez, dude. What are you doing?
Michelle!
Stop.
Hey, yo, Michelle!
Jeez.
Yo, you're looking for the people upstairs, bro.
I don't know. Relax.
Me, dog. You can't touch me. Yo, you got your hands on me for no reason, bro.
Hey, inside.
Hey, help!
Get away. Get away. Take him down. All right.
Bro, I have nothing else to say. I live here. I had nothing wrong behind the floor. I did nothing. I did nothing. I did nothing. I did nothing, dog. And I got standing on the ground. I just told motherfucker I did nothing. Nothing. I did nothing. No. Now you're rapping my girl and she's naked, bro. Bro, look behind you. Look behind you. She has no clothes on. Bro, that girl right there and our man upstairs who we were looking for. I was coming out here. This is my laundry room. Nah, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
call destroys 2 vehicles and sends both drivers to the hospital.
But even though the accident report blames both drivers, I-Team investigator Adam Walser learned that the police officer was going more than 100 miles an hour on a busy state highway just seconds before impact.
Dashcam video from an approaching tractor trailer shows the terrifying seconds when a speeding Haines City police car crashes into a Toyota Corolla entering the highway, crosses into the opposite lanes, and narrowly misses hitting 2 pickup trucks and an 18-wheeler head-on as auto parts fly in every direction. It happened on February 19th on Highway 17, one of Haines City's busiest roads, shortly after 9 a.m., one of the busiest times of the day. The police officer was taken to Heart of Florida Hospital. The other driver rushed to Lakeland Regional. And both drivers were cited after a Polk County investigator determined from dashcam and surveillance footage that the driver of the Toyota coasted through a stop sign before entering the highway. But an accident reconstruction specialist who reviewed the crash for the I-Team says it was the officer's actions which put the public most at risk.
Once the vehicle's out of control, it's out of control, and you're at the mercy of physics.
Retired traffic homicide detective Andy Levesque now works as a driving coach and accident investigator.
It could have been devastation, complete devastation for both parties. An inch either way or a foot either way could have made a big difference.
A report prepared by a Polk County Sheriff's Office traffic investigator says 46-year-old Christopher Jackson, a Haines City traffic enforcement officer, was responding to an emergency call. A department spokesperson said that call was a disturbance which involved a 17-year-old with autism who was banging on a door and about to break a window and who had no weapons. The report says that Jackson's car was going 77.5 miles per hour at impact. And according to the report, Jackson had both his emergency lights and audible siren activated.
Even with the lights and sirens, would that driver have been able to really know that that officer was coming at those speeds?
It looks like it was a low-profile police car, meaning no roof lights, only inside the car, and that reduces the visibility of the car. When you're driving with your siren on, about 88 miles per hour, you're outrunning your siren. People can't hear it.
If he was only going 77.5 at the second of impact, why would the other driver not have heard the siren? Data the I-Team obtained from the patrol car's black box show he was going much faster just seconds earlier.
5 seconds prior, he was at 107. We don't know what he was doing above that.
Black boxes have been in the news lately. The black box in Cameron Herron's Mustang shows he was driving 80 miles an hour down Bayshore Boulevard seconds before hitting and killing a mother and her 1-year-old daughter who were crossing the road. Herron was sentenced last week to 24 years in prison. The black box in Tiger Woods' SUV showed he was driving 80 miles an hour on a 45-mile-an-hour road before running off the road, hitting a tree, and overturning down an embankment. A speed of 107 miles an hour translates to 156 feet per second, meaning Officer Jackson's car would go from that end zone to that one in just 2 seconds, giving both drivers very little time to react. The black box report also shows Officer Jackson wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Well, did it surprise you to learn that a police officer, somebody who has seen these wrecks, would not be wearing a seatbelt?
I can't explain why the officer made that decision, but absolutely. I mean, everybody's wearing seatbelts today.
The I-Team has learned Officer Jackson had driving issues in the past. He was disciplined in 2016 after he was caught by a camera running a red light in his patrol vehicle. In 2014, before joining the Haines City Police Department, Jackson was cited for careless driving after a crash in Marion County. In 2012, he got a speeding ticket for driving 84 in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. Jackson received citations for driving too fast for conditions and a seatbelt violation in connection with his recent crash, and he is currently on administrative leave. The other driver, Diana Herrera Perez, was cited for a stop sign violation. She declined our interview request but said she suffered a broken arm and leg in the crash. Levesque hopes Officer Jackson will learn an important lesson.
As a cop, I want to get there as quickly as I can. But I have to remember that I can't help those people if I don't get there. And now I'm tying up other resources because I just caused the mess.
I'm just a black man with cameras.